Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sub-08765, aka Jeremy Cunnings here, bringing you today's commentary topic, which is one that I kind of got an idea from when somebody asked me a question on one of my Q&As just a little while ago. I had actually answered it, and I was thinking about it more and more because I was looking at some old gaming reports and some stuff, and I happened to come across a few other games that I just thought were really kind of and haven't remembered played some of those. I kind of wanted to amend my answer to what I thought was the worst game I ever played but I actually decided to turn it into a topic and ask you guys and gals as well, because I was just kind of sitting there and I'm like, yeah, one kind of jumped out at me more than the others, and that actually happens to be Two Worlds for the Xbox 360. I picked the game up. I kind of had a lot of high hope on it, especially after playing in Oblivion, Elder Scrolls just recently at that time and finishing it up. Two Worlds looked like another open world game. It looked like the graphics were really neat, and it just had the potential to be a decent game. I wasn't expecting it to be as good or anything as Oblivion, but I had high hopes for it. And even when I got it that day, I remember rushing up there to get it, and coming home, because I was actually on vacation from work that week, I sit down, pop it in, and it's got really, really good graphics. They reminded me of Oblivion, and I just thought, okay, it's going to be really cool. And you kind of start getting into it a couple hours, and you're going through the open world. You're not really seeing much. The enemy variety wasn't there. It seemed like the only variation was when you were fighting animals, wild animals like bears and wolves during the day. At night, they were just ghost wolves and dogs, and the majority of the world was just really, really empty. So it was kind of disappointing in that regard. They had these really, potential. There's some, geographic landmarks that were just kind of there with no story. The dwarf city wasn't even accessible, but I just thought it was kind of one of those really, really unfulfilling games. It just could have been so much more, and I think that was what was my greatest disappointment about it. Even the ending. I'm not going to spoil it for those of you that haven't played yet, but I'd pick it up if you really want to know, how bad it is. Probably set you back $5 or $6, and never actually played the second one that came out. I was going to. I kind of hoped that they were going to do something with it, but I got put aside, and based on the bitter taste the first one left, I didn't really have the heart to drop the games I was playing at the time just to make room for it. But with that being said, I'd definitely like to know what your worst games were, whether you actually played it through and was just disappointed with it, or if you actually put it down because it was that bad you couldn't finish it. But anyways, I would definitely love to hear what you had to say. Leave it in the comment section below. This has been Sub-08765, aka Jeremy Cunnings. Stay tuned, stay safe.